Okay, let's have a look around this R registration, so either 1997 or 1998. Land Rover Defender 110, station wagon, finished in Coniston green with grey cloth interior. This one's to 9-seater specification. Now spec-wise, walking around it, it's got a matching set of 4 BF Goodrich mud terrain, or actually not, so the front ones I think are all terrain, the back ones are mud terrain. But 265 75 R16s. Yeah, the back one there says it's a mud terrain, the front one says it's an all terrain. Tyres on black 8-spoke Weller rims. Fantastic, the rain's just starting again, so we're going to get another wet car. Also fitted with full-length side steps, checker plate on the wing tops and the modesty covers. Now, because it's a county station wagon, because it's a station wagon rather than a county station wagon, it hasn't got a sunroof, which is no hardship because they invariably leak. It's also got headlamp grills on the across all the front lamps. It's got a front A-bar. It's got that rated steering damper under there as well, I can see. Inside, it's got a cubby box in the front, lockable steel cubby box. The middle seats have been replaced with Exmoor trim higher back items, and in fact the outer 2 seats have also got headrests as well, so much better than standard. It's got rear mud flaps on it, rear step, adjustable tow pack, and in the back we've got 4 individual rear seats and checker plate on the checker plate card on the rear door, or not card, it is called a door card, but it's made a checker plate, so I'm confusing everybody. Right, let's walk around and pick out some good bits and bad bits before the rain really starts to come down. Looks actually pretty straight all round, and most of the paintwork I think looks original. Can't see any sort of major deviations from that. What have we got here? Bit of paint cracking and stuff just down here, just by the bumper mount. On the bonnet there's a couple of minor depressions, but the paint isn't bad. Looking down the near side, apart from a couple of parking dinks in the doors, she looks pretty straight. Actually, this is very slightly pushed in here, very slightly. I hadn't noticed that before. It should be a straight line there, and it's slightly curved, but no real matter. Down the near side wing we've got a selection of scratches just here, and here in the paint. They've gone through to the primer. Eyebrows all good. Scuttle corner on the near side is very good indeed. No issues there at all. Screen looks fine. I don't recall any chips, but obviously now it's starting to rain. I can't see them, but I don't recall seeing any chips on it. A-post is all good. Near side door has had a nasty parking, well not nasty, but a parking dink just there, which has been touched in around the edge, but the middle bit there it's bare aluminium. A little bit of electricity reaction on the base of the door, but up here it's all good. And there's a sort of a large scratch just there as well. Looking inside it, what do we have? Headlining's all there and all nice. The seats are in pretty good shape. The driver's seat backrest has lost a little bit of its shape just here. And padding, that's about it. The cubby box looks pretty new. Oh, it's also got a radio CD with DAB digital radio on it, this is the aerial for it here. And a USB port as well, so you can pretty much do anything you want with that. It's quite nice, and a remote control for the radio CD as well. Now, being a station wagon rather than a county station wagon, it's got easy clean front mats in it and stuff rather than carpet. Probably a better bet these days. Move those out of the way. All looks pretty good in there. Front passenger door. She feels generally okay. A little bit crusty at the back end of the door here, but towards the front end, towards the hinges, it's fine, and there's no movement in the hinges at all. B and C post, all looks nice. Near side rear door, couple of parking dinks up here. In fact, that might have been touched in a bit just there, or sprayed in just a little bit, just there. I'm going to get very wet now. Into the back here, as I say, you've got 3 Exmoor trim middle seats. The middle one has got a slight split in the vinyl just there, but and the outer 2 have headrests on. There, in addition, because normally the seat bases would have ended about, the seat backs would have ended about here, and they're not particularly comfortable. They're quite nice to have, but actually they're not quite the same trim pattern as the as the front seats. The front seats are Rayleigh, these are Checker. In fact, the rear ones are Techno. So they've also been put in later, because originally it would have had the full-length bench seats in there, which are not as comfortable. No floor covering in the back. Should have a mat across the back there as well, and again no floor covering in the load area. So originally it would have had a mat in the back. Near side rear door, actually not bad. It's not rusty here the way they normally are, a bit of surface rust, but that's about it. And the bottom of the frame, again fine, really not a problem there. Movement wise on the hinges, tiny bit in the bottom hinge, but that's about it. D-post all looks pretty good, bit of surface rust, but no more than that. Better than a lot we've seen. Near side rear wing, there's a few scratches here, 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 and here and here, two of which have been touched in there and there. That's really about it. Underneath it, it looks like it's had a rear cross member with extensions relatively recently. I haven't been through the history yet though. Around the tail end, yes, the cross member looks nice and tidy. Rear door has got some electrolytic reaction on it around here in the usual spot, and a touched in bit of green paint just down there. Otherwise, which isn't too bad. And in the back here, as I say, all it's missing is its load area mat. You can get them, it's not a problem. That all looks as it should be there. All the metal stuff back there is all the jack and everything for it. Tailgate, bottom frame actually feels fine on it. Yeah, good bottom frame on the tailgate. Obviously it's the original spare wheel. The black 8-spoke Weller ones and the big tyres are in addition. Looking down the offside, again, apart from a couple of parking dinks in the barrel sides and the doors, she looks pretty straight. There is a bit of a crack in the paint, and it's been very slightly pushed in just here on the back of the offside rear wing, and a crack in the paint there. That's about it. Otherwise, offside rear door all looks good. Bit of electrolytic reaction here on the closing panel, as they always tend to pick up. But in the back here, same story as the other side, so no mat on the floor. And again, the offside rear door is pretty good. Normally they rust badly there. This one has got no movement in the hinges. The bottom of the frame feels okay. Moving on to the driver's door, a bit of electrolytic reaction and paint loss on the base of the driver's door, and a couple of parking dinks just there. A-post all looks good. Scuttle corner on the driver's door. There's a bit of rust just sort of bubbling up just here by the vent hinge, but it hasn't gone through. No more than that. And this all looks to be original and solid. Offside front wing all looks fine, apart from a couple of chips just there in the front corner of it. Now that's going back to the driver's door. A bit of surface rust in the corner, but the frame under my hands feels pretty good, and no real movement in the hinges. Let's see if I probably can't get these out very easily, but see if I can see it from underneath. Yeah. From what I can see, I can't see any holes or nastiness under there, but can't really see particularly clearly. Anyway, I think that's about it. Driver's seat, a little bit of wear just here on the outer bolster, just there. It hasn't worn through, it's just a little bit thin. And that's about it really. Dashes in there and all good. Yeah, not much more I can say about it really. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take part exchanges. We take Visa and MasterCard credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world, obviously at a cost. That's about it. End.